It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ready to fire from the pistol.
Get in the end zone first.
Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Moore to the air. Dumps it to the back. The quick out.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Gets the back moving. He might want another play. Moore will throw. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they build traditions, and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Throws to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
More to the air. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. After the run, now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them. And you could tell just dropped the football, lost a little bit of focus, but I think those footsteps were close enough where he heard.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Carr. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. The give out of the gun. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks!
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pauly. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Carr. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Catch in the middle, it's Palmer. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverage.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender's going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job, not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Ncaa2026. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sensed that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Coleman, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. To the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Give to the running back. There he goes. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Allard. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, a lot of space. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
The Buckeyes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodgers. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
Wide open spaces. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Nittany Lions move the change with some signature hard-nosed running.
Some Big Ten physicality, some Big Ten running the football. Gotta have it. Gotta start with that when you're in the Big Ten and when you're at Penn State.
To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change. This game goes on.
Got a man. It's Campbell. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Better find the earplug. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Aller. Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab past the marker. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Pena. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and hitting.
And on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there, and because the QB got it to his guy early, he was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running to the left, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Here comes the heat. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On fourth down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
And the Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. They want to run this quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field, and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has, how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Keep pounding away at this defense. And
there he goes! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run on the doorstep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Back to throw, it's Ncaa. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. Second down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 50. The 40. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does. And he makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Peoples. To running room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield full first.
Scanning the field, it's Ncaa. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbound.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted, a can swing momentum. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
With the catch, it's Reynolds. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Throwing on the run. Snags it on the right. It's a seam wide open. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looking for a man. It's Aller. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
This receiver is so dangerous out in space, and it's a nice job by the QB getting him the ball early on the curl route. And you see, once he has it, he's got some wiggle, he's got some shake, makes some defenders miss, and gets up the field.
Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
To the air, it's Allard. Quarterback moving. Let's it fly. Couldn't quite hang up. That one in this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Peoples. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. He'll throw it. He's got an open man. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Got a man. It's Smith. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun to give, looking for room. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easy.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Ball. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And the Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
So they're right on the doorstep. Couldn't pass it in last time. Maybe they'll just try to touchdown Ohio State. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Hudson. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Singleton. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Got his man. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Nittany Lions have taken it inside the 20. He leaves it with his back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet.
That's a really nice catch by the big tight end. One of those mitts up there catching the football.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Pocket breaking down. It's complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off-play action on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Singleton. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
Well, that really didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Finds his tight end. Turning on the Jets. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Moving out of the pocket. The throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. He's got it on the move. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Turning it on. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
In a situation like this, it's all about confidence on offense, and having success early in the drive is paramount. And that's what you've seen. They've done a really good job here putting a few plays together. They've got some momentum. They've got to keep this thing up.
He's loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Now we'll put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College. The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it back looking for help. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Monarchs offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more.
There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Roach. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Roach. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Forced out of the pocket. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Monarchs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Georgia Southern's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a shit.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Eagles with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
On the ready, And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong when sometimes QBs miss and it's an incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Balls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, I'm out of space. Inside the 30. He's at the, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Butler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll toss it to the left. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Eagles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's Gibbs. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's French. With the catch, it's Dallas. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Dallas. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The sure hands, it's Gary. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that third. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Dallas. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle box. As he moved to throw it away as long as it got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's French. Looking to the big tight end. And good use of the hands from the... to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
From the gun, the running back has it. Wide open spaces. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Makes the catch at the 30. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Using his feet to buy time. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal. And the Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10 to give to the lone running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Punt is on its way. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive.
There he goes! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Snagged in the middle. It's Butler. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Motion from the back. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs! And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking downfield, it's French. Caught near the sticks. It's Dallas. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They'll run it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to fire. Touchdown, Eagles! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Using his legs, it's Roach. Makes a man miss. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nice move there. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, it's picked off. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. In the red area, it's Roach. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Butler. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick strike complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Dallas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's caught. It's Butler. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. On the run, it's Roach. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. It's Gary. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's French. That's incomplete. Tried to set up the screen, and he dropped the pass. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Old Dominion Union has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Eagles! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest.
Smashes him with the stiff arm.
Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 17 over Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Brings it in down the left side. Oh, he's got some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fears the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Monarchs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Monarchs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He slides that just inside the right upright.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, ODU.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about that.
Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, Eagles. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop and you win.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football game.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. No time left on the clock, and they can tie it with the extra point or win it with 2. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
And the Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass incomplete. And the defense settled in to stop that short game. That was a good read there. Not the biggest gain in the world, David, but take up the space they're going to give you in the zone.
Yeah, make it easy, man. Make the right decision. If he's open, get it to him, get some positive yards. Basically a run play.
Now on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Monarchs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. That was like bouncing off the guardrails and not losing control off the upright and through. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. The running back has it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yardage situation, fall.
Looking for the end zone. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds a spot in the middle. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back to pass. It's French. Moving away from pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run the counter. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Snagged out of the air. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Give to the fullback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the 1st score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All 3 of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Gonna run it. It's out. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Turner. Makes the grab, it's Harmon. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Thundering Herd needing less than a yard here on third down. Find some fresh air. It's a running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Let's talk for a second about Georgia Southern. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Marshall now lines up trying to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds a tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's French. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Oh, and they almost had another one, and this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Turner. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try it over the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gary. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
Back to throw, it's French. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Complete downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. Handoff to the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pulls it in. It's Turner. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw. It's Turner. Looking to scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Marshall quick to the line. Back to pass on second down. Looking to scramble. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Off the RPO complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's French.